and welcome to episode 2 of Sailing Kismet 2.0. One of the first big jobs that we took on with this boat, something we could do in the winter hours, were refinishing the floorboards. Now the floorboards had not been redone in at least 10 if not 12 plus years, and they were looking pretty tired and needed some work. So we brought them home a few at a time because we don't have a big basement we can spread them out on. We just have a little tiny back room in our house. And we got to work on them. And John's first steps were gluing all the delaminated areas on those boards. And that's what today's video is showing you how he glued the delamination.
Became delaminated because of dampness. And what we'll be doing, first step, you can see from this one where the plywood is starting to come apart, the veneer, so we've got some cracks here and quite a bit more on the other side. So this is all delaminated. So what we'll be doing is putting wood glue in all of these, getting it in nice and deep, and then clamping it all together, which we've already done on this one. This needs to be cleaned up once we sand it all off, but this whole veneer at the top was totally off. But we've been able to glue it down and it should clean up nicely. The process now is to start getting this ready so that I can fill it with glue. So you'll see what I'm doing is just separating it out. Just putting a little screwdriver in, putting glue in, and squishing it in. Using a knife to make sure it goes all the way down as far as I can without making things worse. Make sure glue touches all around. And I'll just continue that all the way up, and then I will do the other ones as well. Put glue in between each layer. As you can see, there's still some gaps, but my next step, I'll put some saran wrap over this so that my wood doesn't stick, and then I will be putting boards on either side and clamp it down so that this will all squeeze out and squeeze in. I'll show you the end result. Here it is. The saran wrap is just put around so that the wood that I'm using to clamp with doesn't stick to my teak and holly. So you can kind of see where I do it. It's all squished out, all clamped. You can tell it's clamped nice and tight because it's squished a lot of the glue out onto the plastic. Now, I'll leave that for 24 hours, take it off, and then I can sand it up. That's just kind of step one.